when the Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in.
You can almost hear the noise coming from the nearby French Quarter, and they're being just as loud inside Caesars Superdome here in New Orleans. Today, we have an NFC fighting store between the Atlanta Falcons and the New Orleans Saints.
McPherson set to kick off.
Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And here we go from New Orleans. Calvin Austin on the return. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
Throwing now, out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Cox, this is Xavier Leggett. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. How about 29 yards on 1st down? And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs. The Saints get their first look inside the red zone. They've got 1st and 10 right along the 20. From the red zone on 1st. For the sideline, and he's got Leggett. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a 6-0 lead right away. Xavier Leggett with the touchdown. Now the PAT try coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Falcons nothing.
On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Opening play, and Bo will throw. Finds Isaac to Slaw, complete. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. One play in, Brock and his drive is already in enemy territory.
A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Atlanta.
Knicks now on 1st and 10. That's complete downfield to Godwin. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone.
Gain of 24 yards.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Falcons, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Escapes the pocket. Running in the red zone. To the right, he's got to Slaw. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
From the red zone now. And they will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons finish off their opening drive. Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Falcons respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early.
Evan McPherson set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here comes Austin. This makes it up to the 25.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Cut down the field. Leggett. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take the lead on the first play of the drive. Xavier Leggett with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Saints take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st.
Falcons 7.
On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Return starts at the 9. And this will give them some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. He's trying to push the field. Going for Godwin, but it's intercepted. And the Saints are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised that one didn't make it all the way back for 6. Took some amazing effort from the guys making the tackle to save a touchdown, but still an outstanding return from a defense that sensed they needed the big play, and they found it.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in a hurry up here.
A loss of 5 brings up second and 15 at the 16-yard line.
They're throwing it. Cut near the goal line. He is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints parlay the interception into points. Trey McBride, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Saints double their lead to 14.
Saints 21, Falcons 7.
On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Thrown back, it's the handoff. And it can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
It's Nix out of the pistol. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Quarterback with his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They'll air it out on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that is good enough for Atlanta. 1st down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you can only coverage 2 times. There'll be more interceptions.
Well, it sure seems like they have found the wrinkle in their coverage that this QB just can't quite read, Brock. Got him on a pick on the last drive, and he should have had him again right there.
Kate, I can't tell you how lonely a feeling this is.
Yeah.
1 interception you don't like, back-to-back drives, that's a really hard walk off the field.
Nix, quick out wide, complete. He's on the move, past the 15. And he's taken down just in time at the 2. Offense in the hurry up here.
And the Falcons, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
A loss of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the Saints 5-yard line.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
From the contest.
His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal. It's Nix. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
on fourth, mix. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons lower the deficit to a single possession. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ballgame.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. In the words of Pete Carroll resonate, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. What we say about the NFL game, it's a game of matchups. And that time they get the matchup they want, and they go right to it. It's a risky call throwing it for two. That risk pays off.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Austin. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So that's one quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. It's the Saints setting the pace so far. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They'll get to work here, 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Second down, looking for options. Forced out to his right. Catch is made down the right sideline. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
60 Bobcat.
To throw here on 1st down. Finds him on the crossing route. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
19. Go.
Working inside the red zone. Chased out to his right. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. It's the first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He'd been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it. Right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball. And they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
He couldn't hang on, Brock. It looked like a touchdown, but it slips right through his hands. And now it's 4th down.
Incomplete.
So the field goal team stays sidelined. They're going to go for this.
Let's go now. Check go.
They're going to try to throw for it. He finds him beyond the marker. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints go up by 12. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Saints bump the lead up to 13 points.
28. Falcons 15.
On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's Nix to throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Into the end zone he goes. Pick 6 and a New Orleans touchdown. Well, we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock, but how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talked about it with receivers, right, getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Back to the air. Nix after the pick. Has him on the quick hitter. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. So they'll decline this and take the result. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Throwing on 1st down. Nix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now it's 2nd down. Working now from the gun. Finds his back complete. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Working quickly here.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Falcons.
Nix with it on 1st. Cut for big yards on the right side. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field with your route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Nix to throw again. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work. Plenty of time to attack that deficit, but here we go. They're attacking already, going on sides in the 1st half. And no problem for the Saints. They cover it up. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. All right, I'm going to need your expertise here, Brock. You don't ever really call an onside kick there on a whim, do you? That had to be pre-planned, right?
Yeah, I think that was on the table well before they scored the touchdown, but here's the problem. That group on the other side, well, they were prepared. They were ready for it. And now, well, you've added a little bit of momentum to that side.
Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Throwing off the play fake. That's completed right side. He's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right behind.
That one splits the uprights.
42.
And the Saints stretch their lead to 21. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. This will end up as a touchback.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A loss of 9 yards. It's 2nd down.
Nix from the gun. Massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Sending him on the dive. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Motioning one of the tight ends. That's completed out to the right. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down. It's Nix out of the pistol. And cut in the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons chop some of the lead off before the half. Now the offense and Nix coming to the line, looking to tack on 2 more.
The Falcons will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Don't go. Captain.
Motioning left is their running back. Nix going to try and throw for it. And it's hauled in inside the end zone for 2. That trims the lead just a little bit.
42.
That's the 3rd time they've gone for 2. And now their 2nd conversion. So they've done pretty well in that spot today, partner.
Oh, come on, Kate. You know better than that. Even though they're 2 for 3, you know what every old salty coach is going to say. You should have gotten all 3 of them. Bingo. Any team that's willing to go for it expects to find success every single time.
That was my old coach. I thought it was pretty good. On the return, here comes Austin. Showing a little burst so far. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play. Jarrett loose, incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Third and long for him here. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
That's good.
They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
Intended for number 8.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield,
It's now
can't let the
2nd and
coverage
10.
off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
He's going to throw again on 2nd down. Cut down the field. Leggett. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down.
And the Saints, 1st down.
New set of downs from 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
18 Cardinal.
Toss play. This is Walker. We're coupled together a yard there. Myles Garrett coming in for the stop.
The tackle made at the
Goes to the hurry up here.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
2nd down pass play coming. Short pass brought in. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Let's go. Panther 11, Panther 11.
From the red zone now. And this is going to fall incomplete in the end zone. Wanted it all right there. Now we've got to regroup for second down.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd
So
down.
10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Tremaine Edmonds has it. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being 3rd down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
He'll throw it. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Final throw before the break. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's got a gain of 6 there. Brought down on the effort by Derwin James.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Rolling left, buying some time. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
First down, Atlanta.
On first down, it's Nix. Completed to his running back. And they make the tackle at the 38. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that, will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
First down, and they go right back to it. Gets it to the 15. And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
Running back sent in motion. Working inside the red zone. Catch made. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons cut into the lead coming out of halftime. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
42, Falcons 35. Evan McPherson set to kick off.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here comes Austin.
Calvin Austin on the return. The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's first and 10. Drive begins with a walker run. One good for a gain of 4. It's second down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for a Saints first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Ready up.
All set to go now from the 35.
Let's go now. 18, 79.
Milligan throw out of the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it's going to be second down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
This is Cox. That's Walker. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing now off the play action. Look at that power. Deep left side. Brought in inside the 20. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
At the 16-yard line.
Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a 13-point lead. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. His third through the air this game. That one right down the middle. And the Saints double their lead to 14.
Falcons 35.
On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Here's Nix to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here.
A loss of 8 yards. down.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. On the move. Headed right. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down.
18 yards.
Offense to the line fast.
Third down.
They send a man in motion. Third and long for Nix. He put everything he had into this one. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that third down.
This our last play of the quarter. Gets it on the draw. And unsurprisingly, Brock, he's not going to get the first here. Still failing to see the thinking behind that one as they turn it over on downs. So after that, we'll change the ends of the field and change offenses. They'll take over when we begin the fourth. It's the Saints up by multiple scores, and they've got the football. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
7 Pirates, Mustang 19. Liking.
Working now from the gun. Hits his running back. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Falcons.
Takes the second down snap. And this is going to fall incomplete. They made a call for the end zone there, but nobody picked up on the other end. Now it's third down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone,
it's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints have likely locked up the win right there. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Saints stretch their lead to 21.
56. Falcons 35.
On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Making some progress here. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out.
36-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is first and 10. Nix from the gun. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's keeping it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
On first and 10, here's Nix. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. For somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that's risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Shotgun snap to Nix. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Atlanta. Falcons get it back to within 2 possessions. 3 touchdown catches in one game is rare air, Brock. Safe to say most guys who retire can name every time they did that here in the NFL.
Yeah, I hope he remembers it, but also remember this. Receivers, they're a dependent position. They're dependent on the guys doing their job up front. They're dependent on the quarterback putting it on the spot. And usually, when you reach a milestone like this, you love to share it with everybody else. And my guess, especially if they could find a way to win this one, is this receiver will celebrate it with all of his guys.
And the pass succeeds. A little momentum builder as they try to dig into this deficit. Well, he just caught them a touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play. It's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
1st and 10 from the 43. Running right. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
He was taken down
With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They just...
And down he goes. The Falcons defense gets hit down. Offense in a hurry up here.
Brings up 3rd down.
Good and long for him here. In the hands of his running back, Walker. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. So 3rd and 16, no problem for him as they get the first.
That's good for a Saints. 1st down.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Back to the air they go on 2nd down. And he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints make it a 3-score game in the 4th. So the Saints offense staying on the field. They're going for 2. All right, they're going to throw for it. Put the body on the line for his team.
Quarterback's best friend, big targets in the red zone. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
He got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Gets everything he has under this one. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send him back to the line for 2nd.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
Nix again on 2nd and 10. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. That's caught for the first. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
1st down, Atlanta.
They'll throw again. Nix. Finds his back complete. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. They gain 11 on that play. And that's a Falcon first down.
And a Falcon first down.
Nix to throw again. Well, the pressure really got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Once more, it's Nix. He brushed him off with ease. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Offense up to the line fast.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Throwing again. Here's Nix. Put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's going to be fourth and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Desperation time here. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Saints nearing their second win of the campaign. Saints to the line now. First and 10. They're going to pass it here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Intended for
Trying to find Trey McBride.
Incomplete.
And now they face second down.
Makes it second and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to have this out near the 40, just a little bit short of it. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Back to pass on first and 10. Falcons driving in, and they're going to bring him down. Offense is hurrying, time running down. Throwing on seconds. Absolutely fires this one right side. They connect on the deep shot. And he's out of bounds. But what a great play there, Brock. He's got him in the field goal range.
It's a gain of 45 yards.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. And he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints keep adding to that fourth-quarter lead. Xavier Leggett with the touchdown. His fourth total score of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Saints continue piling on to this lead.
Falcons 43.
On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is first and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Finds him over the middle. Gets it to the 15. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons making the scoreboard look a touch better. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
but they didn't quit, Kate. And I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire. You know, no sense in piling on. Pretty clear for everybody to see. He knows he should have had that one. Just didn't watch it in the whole way, and it leaves 2 points on the table.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Austin.
Calvin Austin on the return. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. He throws a bullet deep to the right. He's got it deep downfield. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints put up even more points in a win.
The kicker on for the extra point.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints grow their lead yet again.
78. Falcons 49.
On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Now Nix. Short pass brought in. Get some space around midfield. Racing down the left side. It'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
And the Falcons, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Design run, here's Nix. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. He's keeping it, trying to get it forward. The Saints call their 3rd and final timeout. 3rd and goal, and the offense hoping something can finally go right here. It's a designed run for it. The outcome's decided here, but we got a timeout with 2 seconds on the clock so they can think it over before their final play. Evan McPherson lining up the field goal try. High percentage look for him here from the left hand. The kick is good, so no time left. They at least put another 3 on the board, but things still ending in a tough loss. So fans starting to stream from the Superdome to the French Quarter as it's a win for the Saints. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep.